Hello, everyone, and welcome to our once weekly show. My name is Michelle Marie, and I am the owner and operator of Astrological Tarot. I am both a Vedic and Western astrologer, as well as a Tarot and Oracle card reader, and I'm well versed in Vedic mantras and remedial measures. And I am so excited to once again welcome the amazing Val Dragonfly Crystals onto the show. Thank you.
Oh, I'm very thrilled to be here with you, Michelle. I always look forward to it.
I
So,
always look forward to it too. And we're a little late because we were discussing the amazing trip that Val just got back from. She went to Scotland, Ireland, UK. She got to see Stonehenge and tap into all those beautiful monuments. And of course, she felt all of the amazing spiritual energy going on behind it. So it was just really neat to share that. Thank you.
yeah, it was my pleasure. It was an amazing experience, and I'm still integrating because while we were there, we got a little sick from other people, and so we were a little wiped out doing all of it and feeling a little under the weather. But it was an unbelievable experience, definitely. And I know we'll go back again and go to some of those places and really spend some time. So,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, maybe bring a journal for the places where you really felt the memories coming
Yeah,
and take some
right.
notes. And yeah, that's amazing. I love that. I'm glad that you're feeling better and that was a
Thank,
good trip. Yay.
thank
I
you.
want to say hi to a few people in our lovely audience. The lovely Norm is here. It is great to see you, Norm. I went ahead and put your question in the queue, honey. Rooted Willow, it is lovely to see you. I'm very, very excited to do your reading later. Kim B, it is lovely to see you, Kim B. Moonfox Knight, welcome. I love seeing your name because my longest time familiar, his name was Fox, and he was very, very special to me. So, and his nakshatra was ruled by the moon or Soma. So,
Sweet.
uh, yeah, Laura Hammond Davis, it is lovely to see you. And everyone's going, wow, good for you, Val. Yay. Yeah, great trip. Great trip.
Yeah, it's fun.
The Jackies are here. It's lovely to see you, Jackies. And I will go ahead. And yes, you did donate via PayPal. I'll go ahead and get your question in, Rudy Willow. You are good to go. Yes, travel is good for the soul. Jonathan and I are looking into, we're working ahead next. It's exciting stuff.
It's
And we're just
exciting.
talking. It is. And we were talking about that a little bit before the show too. It's like where we feel home is, it's
Yeah.
oh, you're still sorting things out. Yep, we're sorting stuff out too, Norm. You are not alone. That last eclipse season was a bit of a doozy for a lot of people. A lot of themes out of the readings came from that. A lot of real estate, a lot of landlord things. It was interesting.
Yeah.
Sherry, it is lovely to see you. You have a beautiful eye there. I love that. Patty, lovely to see you. Welcome, welcome. Oh, Cindy, thank you for joining us. I will go ahead and put your question in the queue. All right. Okay, so our first question is going to be Samantha. But before I get into that, I'm going to go into some of the Vedic transits that we have going on. And just to let everybody know, Val can only be here for about an hour and 15 because she has the Sisters of the Mystical Tarot. Did I say that correctly?
Right. Yeah.
Yes, okay. It's a fabulous show. So I'm looking forward to that as well. I love watching it.
Okay.
Okay, so the first thing we have going on, if I can keep my cards together, whoop, is we have Saturn at 18 degrees and 46 in Aquarius, aspecting Venus at 18 degrees and 46 in Scorpio, and that's going to be on the 28th. So that can bring some tension in our relationships, and it's going to require more careful communication and commitment. It can also bring about lessons in love regarding love and responsibility. So to navigate this energy, you can wear blue sapphire, you can wear lapis for wisdom and clarity, lapis lazuli. You can practice a japa. A really good one for Shani is Om Pram Prim Pram Sa Shanishwaraya Namaha. And that is best done on Saturdays, and you can do it via a mala. And you could also engage in really grounding asanas. Those are yoga poses, like the tree pose, to enhance more stability. And patchouli and is a really good oil to promote emotional healing. And you can sip on chamomile tea for relaxation. So any of those things, if they appeal to you, can kind of help you with that energy. But this is a period to strengthen our relationships through honesty and authenticity. And there might be a little bit of pruning going on. Okay. Then we have Mercury entering Scorpio, which is always interesting. That's a little bit, that makes our communications a little more deep, a little more intense. It's encouraging you to explore hidden truths and engage in transformative conversations. Like Scorpios love to get really, really deep with their conversations. They don't like talking about the weather. So you can expect more conversations like that. To harness this energy, you can carry around black tourmaline or obsidian for protection and clarity. You can practice japas or mantras. A really good one for Mercury is Om Buddhaya Namaha. And that's best done on Wednesdays or Miraculous, which is Mercury's day. And that'll enhance your communication skills. And you can also incorporate asanas like seated forward bend to ground your energy. You can use frankincense or myrrh, they're essential oils, and they can promote more focus, more insight. And you can also drink ginger tea for Mercury because that supports digestion and mental clarity. But this is a time for introspection and deeper understanding, and that's around the same time. And then we have on October 29th, next day, we have Dhanteras. And Dhanteras is celebrated during Ashwin month, which is the Ashwina Kumaras, and that marks the birth of Goddess Lakshmi and the Dhanvantari, and they're the Dhan symbolizes both material and spiritual wealth. So we get to celebrate them, and we usually decorate our homes to welcome in Lakshmi, because true prosperity lies in the pursuit of Amrita, which is the little pot that she holds in her hand and gives us. And it's the nectar of immortality. So you can either ask for coins, which are material for Lakshmi, if you're on a more material journey in this birth. And if you're on a more spiritual journey and you're giving up some of the material, you can ask her to bless you with the Amrita, or that beautiful knowledge that she bestows. So now Dhanvantari, he preserves life. He's the god of Ayurveda. And that's why he's carrying the pot of all of our lovely remedies and remedial measures. So he cannot grant eternity, but he can invite us to reflect on our physical and spiritual well-being and guide us to fulfilling its higher purpose. And so that's just a really great day, the 29th, to celebrate. Oop, I got Lakshmi upside down. There we go. To celebrate these two. They are fantastic. So that's just a few things coming. November is actually much, much lighter than October in the previous month. So I'm actually looking forward to that. Not as many astrological transits coming out. So it's a little easier for me when it comes to doing the transits.
Nice.
And we can expect our readings to be a little less. So I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing that.
Of course. Yeah. So did you want to share anything, Val, or did you want to get into our readings? What are you in the mood for?
Oh, well, we can just go into the readings.
Okay,
yeah.
Sounds good. So Kim B, lovely to see you. Ray is here. Lovely to see you, Ray. Harley. Christine is here. Lovely to see you, Christine. Cindy, welcome, Cindy. All right. I'm going to make sure I don't miss anybody. Oh, Ivo is here. Lovely to see you, Ivo. And Lori is here. Welcome, Lori. All right. Everyone's all talking to each other. You guys are the best chatters. Risa is here. Lovely to see you. Annie. Lovely to see you, Annie. Garnet saying hi, Val. Lovely to see you, Garnet. All right. So if I missed you, I greatly... Oh, there's CJ. Good to see you, CJ. I apologize if I missed you. We're going to go ahead and go into questions just to let everybody know. We have, let's see, Rooted Willow, and then we have Cindy. And then we're going to get to the rest of your comments. And we have Norm, Patty, Kim, and Moonfox Knight, and Cindy in the chat right now. Okay. All right. So let me just put a banner up so y'all know how it works. And I tried to get, there's a red dragonfly behind here in the background. I tried to get a good one for Val. This is Lotus Pond. Val is, her nakshatra is Ravati, guys. And that's what makes her amazing. We're all striving to be more like Val. Yes, Ravati is the lotus pond, and of course where dragonflies live at lotus ponds, and so that is it's the wealthy star, and so that's why I have the background there. She's Sattva, nice. Which is pure in body, pure in mind, and pure in spirit, and she's just helping the rest of us ascend. So we're very thankful to have her here. So I've seen her chart, guys. So, it's like, why are you asking me for advice? I've seen your chart. So it's like,
I can't walk on water, guys.
Well, dragonflies. Okay. All right. So let's see here. Let's get to our first question. And we can go at any time, Val, because I haven't even started pulling cards yet. So our
Okay.
first question is the lovely Rooted Willow. General energy read for this week. You got it, girl. All right. And I got my Yogananda cards out too, because I
Oh,
picked up
good.
Autobiography of a Yogi
Oh,
again.
I love Paramahansa Yogananda.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Who's your favorite character? Do you have one in his autobiography?
I don't really have a favorite character. I was
Yeah.
just mesmerized by him
Oh
and
yeah.
the energy coming just from his picture on the book. It's
Hmm.
enough to, you know, grab you and you have that feeling that he's with you.
Hmm. You
Um,
feel the love of the guru, definitely.
yeah,
And he looks right back at you. I love
he
that.
looks right back at you. It's like eyes that will follow you around the room.
Yes, yes. Swami Sivananda Saraswati does that, and Swami Yogananda does that. And I have them both up on my altar, and I notice he's
Ooh,
behind me too. So I love
powerful,
that you recognize him as well.
totally.
Yeah, gurus have a special energy, guys. They're able to reach out through us through photos. It's pretty amazing. That's how strong their prana is, their energy is, to where it lingers on even after they've passed through the
Absolutely
physical
does.
sheath.
I
So
always felt guided and by his energy, by him. And he died 2 years before I was born. He
oh
died
wow.
on my birthday 2 years before I was born. It's
Wow.
fun. Yeah.
That's not a coincidence, Val.
It's pretty strange, but you know, it's funny how my mother and father were going to study through self-realization fellowship,
Hmm.
but they really dropped out of that. But here I am years later, and I'm like, all of a sudden, I'm just really magnetized toward Paramahansa Yogananda, not necessarily the self-realization fellowship
Hmm.
quest, but yeah,
Okay. Yeah, I
it
love
was
it as well.
impactful. So rooted willow, my goodness, this is a word that's coming up for you. There's going to be really a need for you to give yourself a level of comfort. You know, good food that you enjoy eating, loving thoughts about yourself. Really give yourself that self care, because what is going to manifest from that is all the wonderful things that you want. And it comes from that foundation, that basis of you really loving yourself, with a level of deep care. Really feel it. Really feel the worth. What's the next card? Worth. Really feel your worth and value. You have the orange gold dragon. That is from Arcturus. That is a powerful dragon. Opens you to knowledge for the golden age. Carry the energy of the future. Be a guiding light, which is what you will be doing, and of course are doing. So this is about unconditional love that is coming from you. You exude this as you are embodying that self-love, and that love of divine source is you. So a little bit of a vision quest in this, so that you will open up and see a lot of things will become known to you through just synchronicities and things that are going to come before you as you get more into this energy. It is about cycles, and we do go through these cycles. So pay attention to that. And really, like everything Michelle Marie has been telling you, pay attention to all of that so that you can take advantage of the energies that are coming in these cycles that we're going through. So you have a lot of great things coming. So rooted willow. Yay.
Oh, my cards mirror exactly what Val just said, guys. So Rooted Willow, the first card I got for you was Aries. You were making a new start in life. This is also the inner warrior. This is Mars. This is about doing things your own way. You're a pioneer. Okay, be brave. You're amazing. And just to go along with what Val said, she pulled comfort. I pulled self-love. So, we always try to think very highly of the people that we love in our life. And we even sometimes can give strangers the benefit of the doubt. But
Yeah.
when it comes to self-love, a lot of us woefully fall short because as an empath, I'm right there with you. So to love oneself is to accept any kind of imperfection, embrace learning through the battles. There's a lot of all-consuming fires of self-doubt in order to find an energetic balance here. So beware of that small, insidious little voice that perhaps is repeating some kind of self-negative assessment that you had as a child and that you had from a previous relationship. It's a label that you've accepted that needs to be removed. Like literally rip it off. That's what they're saying. And they're saying it's the next lover. Literally rip it off. It's not yours. Okay. Those self-judgments have absolutely no place in a whole healthy relationship that is valuable to have with yourself. And you are a really beautiful person, honey. So it's only when you find love for yourself that you can sincerely offer love for others and not have to kind of like keep striving to feel that love back. And a lot of us go through that really tough kind of fiery energy that I'm picking up on. It's almost like going through a gauntlet. Once you kind of go through this beautiful affirming self-love and you kick that renter out of your head that doesn't belong in there, I got that a new day is waiting for you. And I love the dragonfly in the card because that's all about transformation. So a new day will enable you to see things in a brand new light. You'll be able to see more clearly once the shadows of fear and doubt are brushed away by the light of creation. And you're going to do that by taking out anything that's not you, any voice that's not you and not your guides and not for your highest good out. So a little bit of shadow work there. Once the initial shock of realizing that the duality of the situation is worn off, you can find comfort that there is truly no bad or no good. It takes a while to get there, though, just speaking from experience. Once this is realized, the possibilities for an outcome of your situation will become endless. You'll be free. That Aries energy is going to step in and you'll feel like this beautiful pioneer stepping out and living life for you. So this card is advising you to wait because everything regarding your situation has yet to unfold. So I went to Yogananda's deck and I pulled my favorite character, his guru, Yukteswar. Now, I love this guy. Yeah, he is so... The reason why he couldn't be a guru in the West is because he just lets people have it. Like, he makes me laugh. He really does.
Man.
I have a very...
He can be harsh.
Yeah. So this was his advice, okay? And I'm going to give it to you with love. I find him to be somewhat hilarious because I have a kind of an Aquarian detached mind, okay? So keen intelligence, which tells me you're very intelligent, may be used constructively or destructively, like a knife, either to cut the boil of ignorance or to decapitate oneself. So he's literally saying, you are living in your truth. Be careful. The truth is sharp. Okay. So that is what, no, he's a tough guy, but he is amazing.
It like it is, though.
He is. And so I think what he's asking you to do is whenever we come into these situations and we take responsibility for them. I've made mistakes in relationships. My relationship axis contains the nodes. And so it's been a lifelong lesson for me. And I use those lessons to help me have a better picker when it comes to friendships, when it comes to satsang, which is good company in my life. And I take the things that I learned from, being hurt or being betrayed or being lied to, and I try to detect those in people before they show them to me. And if they do show them to me, then I know to set a boundary. So that's what he's asking you to do, is use the sword of truth to dispel the ignorance that caused you to end up in that situation to begin with, but be careful not to decapitate yourself in the process. Don't cut so deep that you hurt yourself. Just get rid of the unwanted part. That's what he was trying to say. I hope that was helpful. I'm like, oh God. Okay.
Another way to say it, though, is all those things that come before you are inside of you. So it really is about self-love. Because they're just mirroring back to you. But yes, the boundaries are important because you can say to yourself, well, I don't need to go through that. Let's just, you don't need that narcissistic relationship or whatever. Okay.
Nope.
got it. No problem. Yeah, you get to be the master of your fate. So
You
yeah.
do. You do. And we're sending you lots of love as you work through that. And thank you for trusting us, sweetie. Okay, so our next question is from the lovely Cindy. Let me go ahead and find your question, Miss Cindy. Okay. Hi, lovely ladies. Any messages for my guides? All right. Ooh, I love your kitty cat. That's so cute.
Let's see. I have to get some paper out
Ooh.
here.
I don't know if you're looking to travel somewhere, Cindy, or if you're maybe studying a new philosophy, but I got ninth house energy for you, and I love it when I pull that. That's my stalker card right now for my my daily journal reading. So it's kind of cool that you're following the same energy. Okay. Let's see. You guys. Man, my cards just are jumping today. A lot of energy. Okay. Okay, Miss Cindy. So the first card that I got for you was I got the ninth house. Now, this is the house of philosophy. It's the house of the guru. It's the house of travel. So I asked what was going on here, and I got the Ace of Wands. So something new that you may be thinking about stepping into, and it's kind of new and exciting. There might be some disagreements regarding it because I got the Four of Wands reversed. So check in with everyone in the family to make sure that, you know, everyone's on board if you are planning something new. Again, this could be, again, because it jumped, this tells me that there's some kind of movement involved. But I got that everything's going to work out great because the sun was the future. It came up in the future position, which is, you know, it's fun, it's playful, it's new life, it's vitality, it's good things. So I went to my shamanic healing deck for a little bit of more information on this because I felt like you're in the position of trying to make a decision. And I got the duality card. Okay, so duality is good and evil, yes and no, up and down, want and don't want. We live in the realm of duality. That's what Mritya Loka, this is also known as the plane of, where all things die, and that's a good thing because you want to be letting go of things so we can move up to those higher realms. We live in a dual world. So what if you banned these labels from your thoughts for a day? That might be an activity to try out. What would happen? The world wouldn't end. Would people get away with something? Maybe, maybe not. Would you attach less emotion to the bad situation or drama? Possibly. So they're asking you to have less emotional attachment or reactivities to the situations that are going to be coming your way in the next few here. Okay. What are you guys showing me? Given enough time, most bad situations are going to work out in the end. That's why I got the Sun card. Okay, so it's your choice to be drama-free right now, and don't waste your valuable emotional energy on a situation that's going to turn out okay on the end, because that's the main thing that they're showing me. I'm going to go ahead and pull a Yogananda card for you. So the main narrative that I'm getting, I've been stepping into my own personal power lately and setting boundaries. Oh, that's good. That's wonderful.
Yeah,
I'm glad to hear that. I love hearing that. And you're headed to Sedona in March. Wonderful. Okay, well, that's fully supported. There might be a little bit of kickback from something, okay, because I got that Four of Wands energy. It's going to pass, okay? So just make sure you continue to set those boundaries and know that that is waiting for you. Sedona is a very magical place. We have the Vedic Astrology conference there every year. Oh, my Lord. It just has an
energy.
Yeah.
Of anything you do there is like amped up a million times. It's so amazing. Yeah.
So I did get a Yogananda card for you, and this is the photo, okay? And it is Yogananda with his companions before the dream in marble, and that's the Taj Mahal in Agra. And a common stone locks within itself the secret of stupendous atomic energy. Even so, a mortal is yet a powerhouse of divinity. So that's when you are setting those boundaries and you are setting up your future and you're stepping into your personal power, know that you are made of the strongest stuff in the universe. That's the beauty of being in this plane, is that we have the Holy Spirit, the eternal Atman, that divine lotus being in our hearts that we tap into during meditation that makes us forget that everything else exists.
That's
but
exactly right.
the Atman itself, and so everything becomes atomic. It's one of the most beautiful experiences to have, and that's within you. So when you set your boundaries and you step into your spiritual practices, especially in the trip to Sedona, yeah, it's fully supported by your guides. That ninth house energy is really active in your chart, and I'm excited for you. I'm excited for the trip. So thanks for letting me tap into you, sweetie.
So Cindy, my goodness. So I wrote this from your guides, and they said, be mindful of the now moment. Just means being present, really. And then they said, bring yourself to the still point, to the stillness, whether that's in meditation or in this moment, as you stop and you take, completely stop and take 3 deep breaths, taking a long time to inhale, pause, and exhale through your mouth. Doing this 3 times. Whether you're just about to meditate or you're anywhere, all of a sudden you will feel that oneness, that still point. And as to the boundaries, they are saying courage. Archangel Ariel, be courageous and stand up for your beliefs. So you're standing up for your own energy, your own time and space, your power in the world. Your boundaries are creating that space for you to be who you really are without other people's input. And you're having an Earth star activation, which is amazing. That is beautiful. And of course, Sedona, for instance, is both that and the galactic. You have so much going on there. So anchoring and grounding action, Isis energy. So that's goddess energy. You also have the Stargate heart. So that is just phenomenal. Celestial energies, heart chakra opening, unblocking, and generosity. And you know, when you love yourself enough to create your boundaries, this, of course, is going to open up your heart even more because you are opening your heart up to yourself. So also star being healing codes are coming into you during this time. Important information, wounds are healed and recharging. There's an allowance that you're having that invites you to be open. So without judgment, without opinion, without fear, because and without resistance, you're allowing all of this beautiful activation energy and initiation energy to come in because you are finally standing in this power center of your boundaries. When we allow, the universe becomes our partner in the wondrous dance of existence and expression and expansion. So that is the story of everything that is going on for you with what Michelle just told you. You are really in a good energetic place. That ninth house energy, that beautiful spirituality is coming to the forefront for you in a big way. So congratulations.
That is so exciting. And she goes, thank you so much, ladies. I appreciate it. I've been listening to Arthur's meditations every night. Oh, that's wonderful. We love Arthur. He's an incredible musician as well. I mean, this guy is just, wow. Well, I'm so glad that you were able to find that. That's wonderful, Cindy. Thank you for letting us tap in. Kiba, it is lovely to see you, Kiba. And Lucy, lovely to see you, Lucy. Some more people coming in. Christine, lovely to see you. Hi, Karen. Good to see you, Karen. And thank you for your energy, Harley. We really appreciate that. You're such a lovely person. Joyful Jen is here. Lovely to see you. And Rose Blue. Oh my gosh, all the best people are here. Thank you so much, you guys. And Shem is here. I went ahead and got your question in, sweetie. It's lovely to see you as well. Oh, Marie, lovely to see you. Got your question in. And Lucy. Okay, great. Oh, thank you all so much for joining us. This is so fun. Okay. So let's see. Oh, Bernadette, I'll go ahead and get you in. Oh, and Cindy says, rented a house. There's always extra room, Rudy Willow. So there you go. Let me love this. Okay.
You guys
Sparkles.
are so
Okay.
sweet to each other.
I know. So we are done with our tippers so far. And unless we get another tipper, you'll get both of us. But until then, we can go ahead and go through our first person here. And it is the lovely Norm Gilbert. Norm, are you here? So you need to be in the audience to get your question answered, okay? So Norm, Patty, and Kim are our first three. So if you are here in the audience, go ahead and let us know. And we'll go ahead and read you guys next. I have a feeling it's going to be magical too, Cindy. Yeah. Oh, Keith, I got you in. Thank you for showing up a little earlier today. That's wonderful. Thank you. So, and all of the links are in the description, both Val and my links. So if you go to her site, do you have a PayPal link, Val, if they want to do it?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah, I have it on my channel. You can just go in the About area and it has the link, the PayPal.
So there it is. And let me know if you get it, and we'll go ahead and spend more time on that question. Okay, Patty? All right. So Kim is here. Patty is here. I'm not seeing Norm. So let's go ahead and do Patty and Kim. All right. So would you like to do Patty, what is causing my husband's allergic reaction? It's been going on for months, or a general read for November? Which one would you like?
General read for November. I'm not good on health ones.
Okay. Well, I'm actually kind of glad I got this one because I was going to say what's going on with your husband. Because I got 7th house and 3rd house, and this indicates that there's maybe some miscommunication going on here.
Oh.
So I was like, all right, what's going on with the hubs? And I got that there is a little bit of some balance that's needed. I got the Temperance card. This is all about trying to balance body, mind, spirit, and going in and really listening, because there's one cup that's being dumped into the water here, and then there's one coming up from above. So this is about uniting the upper realms with the lower realms. And there's a little bit of imbalance there, okay? I asked what was going on. You're feeling a little stuck. Can't really get past something. Okay, I got this 6 of swords, but it came up upside down. So this is my moving toward peace and tranquility, but that's been blocked in some way. Why is it being blocked? Well, there's something going on with the King of Wands in the relationship. So he's not feeling that great. He's not able to do the things that he normally likes to do. He's a very active, passionate, lively person, and he's not able. He's off his feet right now. And he feels like his world is upside down and he can't go anywhere. So I went, okay, what can you do, Patty? This is an allergic reaction that he is being given to learn something from. As someone who has a lot of allergies, my heart goes out to him, because this is not an easy thing to deal with. I got the burden card for how you should approach this. Okay. Many times we take on the stress of those we love and care for. Okay. We see it as the ultimate sacrifice. I work as an in-home nurse, so you're not alone here. We take on other people's burdens because we want to try to save them the trouble and the heartache, or in his case, the really, really uncomfortable from this allergy. Ironically, the way that the universe works and the energy in the universe works makes it very counterproductive to do other people's homework, is what Marina told me. So we can interfere with the divine planning and timing. So this is something that he's being asked. This burden is something that he's being asked to carry so that he can learn something from it. Maybe reallocate things in his health, for example. Like if my husband were to take on my allergy protocol, it would be a full-time job for him. It's my job to do that. So ask yourself if you're taking on the troubles or lessons that don't belong to you out of a time that they're needing to really kind of figure this out on their own. This stems from the fear that you or they are fundamentally not enough, and you're both perfect, beautiful humans. Okay, so you're created perfectly, and your fears and doubts are keeping you separated from this truth. So this is the separation that we can feel from the Creator. That's why it kind of makes us feel anxious, because we're in these bodies and we feel the separation going on, even though there isn't one. So believe that you are perfect, believe that you are worthy. Just try to be in the background and kind of help him through this in a way that isn't don't make yourself invaluable to others through your help of assistance. Okay, because your relationships can be based on truth and not in a way of having to do things for others when you go through this. And the reason you're asking this is because you do have a very open heart. You are a very good and open, beautiful person. And he's a Scorpio. Okay, so that tells me that this is something that he is capable of doing a deep dive into, because Scorpios are incredible researchers. So, yeah, this is his battle. Try to just allow him the space and the time and the energy to come across this energy himself. But that's what the guides are saying. They're saying it's not for you to pick up, even though you might have all the answers and be in a healthier spot. It's for him to learn. So
Yeah.
I hope that was helpful, sweetie. And I'm sending you, Patty, I'm sending you lots of love to you and your husband as you navigate through that. And as someone with a lot of dietary restrictions, my heart goes out to you. It's not easy. So
Yeah, and I just want to throw this out there.
yeah.
I did get that it was actually an issue related to, just the energy. So backing you up. But okay, that's it.
All
I think
right. Well, thank you. So we have the lovely Kim. And before we go on to Kim, is Moon Fox Knight and Harley here? Because you're our next two, okay? All
okay.
right. Thank you, guys.
So Kim, for November, you have portal energy opening up. So there is beautiful, beautiful, just I'm going to call it planetary alignments and things that are happening for you that are going to drive a whole epiphany of experiences. You have been a prophet in lifetimes. Here's a past lifetime biblical. And so you have been on the hero's journey, and you are now realizing you don't need the story anymore. You just are that divine light. You're realizing that, and you have the dark blue galactic dragon. So you are really multidimensional. And in this card of the portal, the planet that is showing, just to say this is galactic. So the dark blue galactic dragon helps you listen to the voice of the universe, ignite the codes of your master blueprint, access cosmic wisdom, and enter higher service. This is really up for you right now. And you're releasing those old ideas, those old thought forms and paradigms of the past about being a prophet and being on a hero's journey. You are embracing the true blueprint of who you are, that divine source energy. You are developing and realize you are the inner temple. So just believe it. Ask for help if you need it, but check in with yourself always. Just go within, because it's all there. And this is explaining to you that this is a huge step up in awareness and elevation of your consciousness. Congratulations, Harley. Or Harley? No, that wasn't Harley. Who did I just read? Oh, you're muted.
Oh, okay. There we go. Yeah, she was just commenting on Kim's comment.
Was it Pat? Who was it? Patty? Was I doing?
It was Kim. It was Kim. And Kim. She does have a galactic connection. So you picked right up on that.
Kim. It was all there for you. I read this information. I'm perspiring. There was so much energy coming.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just like,
oh, yeah. Oh, did I show you the shirt that Jonathan made for me, Val? You're going to love this.
No, show me. Show me. Oh, I love that. Yes, the energy.
That's what you just described. Yeah.
Absolutely. And it's like that. You definitely have a heck of a galactic connection.
I love that. I love that.
They're saying you are already it. You are this divine source energy that has it all together. And there's nothing for you to have to, try and undo or any of that stuff. You're already it. So
that's wonderful. And she would know, guys. So so affirming. Thank you, Val. So thank you so much, Kim, for joining us. So I saw that Norm checked in. I'm going to go ahead and do your question, Norm. And is I think Moon Fox Knight checked in. Let me look here. Moon Fox Knight. Let's see. Did you check in? Oh, hey, Jeff. Good to see you, sweetie. All right, Moon Fox Night. I'm not seeing you. If you're here, please. Oh, wait, yes, you are. You're here. All right. So, do you want to take Moon Fox Night? It's just I would like a reading. That sound
Yeah,
good?
yeah.
All right, Norm. I'm hoping you can tell me about November month, especially after Thanksgiving and Christmas. Well, mass. Okay, you're selling off mom stuff. Name it. It's in there. All right. We just went through this, so you're not alone, Norm. It's a lot. It's a whole lot. So I got some really good I got some really good advice from your guides on how to handle this. The first thing I got was Moon in Libra. So this is all about balancing your emotions, doing what's fair. If there are any other people involved regarding the estate, maybe taking some photos, sending them things that pull on their heartstrings. It could be a photo of mom, or it could be something simple like a stuffed animal or something like that. There's a lot of stuff in the house that could have a sentimental meaning to other people. Just make sure that you don't miss out on any of that. But this is about a card about balance. It's about cooperation, and it's about finding that emotional balance within. So I know this is a little bit of a practical advice, but when my husband and I went into more than one, because we had just had to wrap up an estate, which was a huge, huge, huge thing, is create those piles. This is gonna go into the dumpster that you have in the back. This is going to go into the Goodwill pile. This is going, and you have a separate pile for people that have claimed things like, oh, I want mom's necklace, or that photo of mom and dad at their wedding, or that, then you have that. And then you have your own pile of things that you want to take with you. When it comes to photographs and things like that, you can digitize them, just to kind of save space. There's a lot that goes into it. A lot of YouTube videos to help you out with that. That's the practical advice. From Spirit, I got that, just maintaining clarity throughout the process is really going to help. And the way to do that is to turn it into a celebration. Don't do it on your own. Get a few boxes of pizza and some soda and invite all the friends over or the family over, and don't do this on your own. Turn it into a party. And that's something that I think could really make it a lot more, it'll make it a lot more easier to bins and bins of Christmas stuff. Okay, there you go. Well, that would be the celebration card. And we're right about to hit Christmas. So if anything is left over regarding Christmas stuff, I would actually maybe do, if it's safe in your area, a Craigslist sale, or like invite kids and families that are, underprivileged to maybe, donating it to a church or a philanthropy in your area. Goodwill isn't the only one that does that. And just that's a good chance, a really good opportunity to donate, especially during the Christmas holidays, because a lot of people don't have enough to give this year because of inflation and everything else. I remember when we gave away a lot of her clothes. I mean, the woman we gave them to was impoverished and she cried. I mean, it was like, and it was just such a simple thing for us to do. And it was like just before Christmas. And it was like, she goes, I feel like this is Christmas and my birthday all wrapped up into one. So there's a lot of really great things that can come out of this. And I think that's why I got the celebration card for you. Now, the one thing that they're asking you to do when this is all wrapped up, because it's going to really take a lot out of you, is they're saying you need to go and retreat for a little bit. So retreat into your safe place, take out some quiet time to gather your resources for what's to come, before and after. Okay. Work on making your body, mind, and soul as strong and unencumbered as possible, because getting rid of like years and years and years of stuff can take an emotional toll. For me, it was the photographs. That was a hard part. So this is just urging you to get all of your ducks in a row for the changes that lay ahead, and changes can come fast and furious. So it's good to come from that calm, balanced mind. And even when they're, even if we prepare for them, you're advised to prepare for some changes that are coming your way soon. So there might be a few things that will require you to just come from a place of calm introspection before making a decision. So just process the changes that you're going through. Be very gentle with yourself as you do this, because this is not only, the loss of a beautiful family member, but it's the letting go, the memories, the attachments, the emotions of it that come out as you go through that process. So I really hope that was helpful for you, sweetie, and I'm looking forward to how everything pans out for you. But know that if you turn it into a celebration, it'll be good for all involved. So
yeah,
love
that advice.
All right, so Moon Fox Night is next, and then I'll do Harley next, and then Lucy, are you here? Chicken Lucy.
Okay, so Moon Fox Night. Ooh, you've got ancestors are really this ancestral energy in your ancestral lineage. You can see that we'll just say, receiving all the gifts from your ancestral line patriarchal and matriarchal lines. So this is something that is currently happening. And you may even have some past life recall or different things go through your consciousness. Know that that's happening, or you'll have thoughts about relatives. But that is in really happening so that you are able to come to a place of purification. What you were doing is gathering all of your energy in this now moment. And so it's a big, huge push to really align yourself with all of your wisdom from all lifetimes. All time is now. There is no linear time. So in that knowledge, you are pulling it all into this core lifetime, into this now moment. You're accessing your ancient wisdom as a shaman, as a priestess, as the goddess energy here now. It is a very powerful thing, not to be underestimated. Trust your inner compass. This is the mist. Be led from within because you know the way. You are already doing it. You are already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. All these cards are saying the same thing. You are already there. You're already doing it. And this is what's happening with you now. So one final card, health and healing. This is from the Golden Future, Diana Cooper's Golden Future. And it says, tune in to your divine blueprint. What are we talking about? It's about becoming who you really are. And that original divine blueprint with all the upgrades, all the updates, all of this. Wisdom is you. It's coming together now. So wonderful. I was writing and letting go of stress and trying to gather myself. I wrapped up with my belief and I always feel so discouraged. Yes, you are really, don't let the mind steer you. Your heart is your intuition, that feeling of connection to all that is. That is your truth. That is your true north. That is your compass. So everything I just said is your path. Your path is your connection. This amazing priestess energy. What is a priestess? What is a shaman? Someone who helps people, a way shower. These are all the gifts that you have. So congratulations. Yay.
Okay, so I asked what kind of shaman you were. I went to my goddess oracle. You might want to look into what we're doing. I got fortune teller.
There you go.
Being open to possibilities and trusting your intuition to interpret the answers from, and this is from the Wild Goddess Oracle, can help you help others. And so she said help others, and I wonder what it is. Boom. So you might want to look into some decks and, maybe try out a few really fun shamanic decks. I really enjoy those. So you've got that beautiful shaman energy. That's wonderful.
Yeah, totally. I love that.
And she says, thank you. It means a lot.
Good.
Okay. All right. So Lucy is here. And Lucy's question is going to have a spirit general reading. And I'll go ahead and do Harley next. Okay. Any changes in my finances? Is tonight a good night for it? Any money gains in the upcoming time? Okay. So I'm just going to rip the Band-Aid off. I'm getting a no, not right now. Okay. So, and if you want to look at when certain things are coming in your chart, I can look those things up. So when I actually updated my readings to where you could get anything from half an hour to my big one, which is almost 3 hours. So this is the main thing I got was I did get the North Node. Okay, so you're very passionate about this, and this is normally a yes card, but I said, well, the North Node's going through Pisces right now, and he's causing some issues. So what's going on with that? And I got the 10 of Pentacles, but it came up reversed. So this is a not right now card, but I did get the Page of Cups, which tells me that there might be a person, and I don't know what your family situation is, Harley, but there is a younger person in the family that can break up some of the inheritance and resources that aren't being shared. Okay, this is a younger person. They're very empathic, and they have the ear of the person who is kind of in charge of a lot of things to do with the family, the resources, the structures, and they can make this go this way. But their message, their empathic heart, their young spirit can really help out the situation. Okay, that's this page energy that I'm picking up in your family, and they have a message. So I asked what kind of what you could step into. And I went to the Whispers of Ganesh, and it's the simplest gestures of love and respect can prevail over the toughest of hearts. I got that there is a member in your family that can do this. If you have a very young empathic spirit, this could be you. But in this card, it's the lightness of Ganesha portraying innocence that really, really captured my attention. So by being soft, by being still, you're going to give the universe the opportunity to assist you in creating your monetary desires. So be willing to release any cynicism. And if you've noticed yourself being very critical about your finances over time, just try to gather some more experience, because sometimes the familiarity to the situation can cause you not to see it totally clearly. So what else, guys? Okay, they're saying change and transformation is possible. This is not a lost cause, because you're being given an opportunity to approach the monetary situation with renewed peace. So they're saying, call on us to refresh your thinking every day. Those are your guides. And with their assistance, you're going to be able to contemplate every situation you encounter with the mind and the beauty of an innocent child, instead of the past experiences that you're carrying with you. They're saying, ask us to support you. We will be there for you. Like a parent to a child, your guides are saying, you're stepping into something new and we're here with you. We're holding your hand. So they're saying, as you go through this, these changes that they're going to start making in your psyche to move you toward more abundance, pray for freedom of fear, freedom from worry, freedom from unhealthy obsessions. That's why I got that Rahu energy. That's a North Node energy that might be controlling your thoughts or harming your soul in this area, because they're going to be doing some really beautiful work within you. And just be accountable for your decisions and their results as you move into these new ways of thinking and being, and this new, I would say, almost childlike innocence when it comes to the finances. And that can help you out with some of that. So you're welcome, sweetie. And I'm sending you lots of love as you go through that. Okay. All right. So Miss Lucy is next.
Oh, and Lucy, there's so much energy going on with you. Holy cow, these readings are all about energy. So I got an activation card of passion for you. So these are really Arcturian activation cards. So this says the frequency of passion reminds us that beneath every intense emotion lies the hidden gem of insight, balance, and calm. It assists us in finding the balance within this intensity, moving us from chaos to the core, calm of core, where we can let lasting wisdom fill us up. So really, this is you really feeling your passion, firing up your imagination. What is channeling in your channel for anything, for psychic mediumship, for anything? It is that channel of imagination. So this is what is happening for you. And you already are full of star consciousness. So star consciousness, that connection, knowing who you really are feeling that you're more than what you are here and now. And this is about manifesting what you need right now. They're asking you to take a little bit of slow down, maybe meditate, or, however that is for you. It doesn't make us weak, but it makes you strong and wise to be able to navigate your life with clarity and ease when you take a moment to breathe and feel inside, gain that insight from your own inner wisdom. And change is for all those things in your life and it isn't always easy, but things that you can let go of that are outdated parts of yourself that you have been dragging along that aren't really you anymore. Let go of that baggage. Do you really need to do X, Y, Z, and Z every day? No, you probably don't. It's probably a ritual you've been doing that you can let go of and move and be lighter, because the next card I got was cleansing. This is about becoming free and just to be the new you, the new Lucy. And really, you're having a Merkaba activation. So that's your light body. That is your light body vehicle. This is huge. Transcendence, ascension, you are rising up, and you have divine protection. Here's a sword of light. Not that you need protection in this way, but it's cutting cords, breakthrough energy. In other words, all the old energies and strands and strings to old ideas, people, places, things that aren't serving you any longer, you're freed from that. So there it is, breakthrough energies. So all of this working for you right now to help you become, well, no, you already are. So it just is, you're going to allow yourself to be who you really are, the divine source energy being that you are. And all of this says to me, it's happening. So congratulations. I'm excited for all of you.
Lucy's excited too. I love that for you, Lucy. And she says, so true. So there you go. And the lovely Heather dropped in. Thank you. It is so lovely to see you, Heather. Thank you so much for dropping in and saying hi. Oh, love you, honey. All right. So now I'm going to go ahead and take the next question. Let's see. We have, is Marie Nawatani in the office? Sorry, not in the office. Are you in the audience? Is Keith still with us? Is Sham and is the lovely Sherry still with us? So let us know if you're in. Okay. Oh, and Lucy appreciated the reading. That's awesome. And then we have some like Harley and Kim are singing and doing wonderful things in the chat. Sherry is here. Lovely Sherry. Thank you so much for checking in, honey. Keith is here. Excellent. Okay. Shem is here. Awesome. Oh my goodness. Thank you for sticking around, guys. I really appreciate it. I'm not seeing Marie yet. Or is Marie here? It's Marie right here. Are you in? Please check in. Okay. So we will go ahead and do in order because Marie hasn't checked in. I can do Keith. Mm-hmm. And would you like to do Shem?
Sure.
Okay. All right. Okay, so Keith, let me make sure that this is for you really quick because I'm getting feminine vibes from this, but it might just be someone in your environment. Okay, someone from your past. All right, so that's just like coming in. All right, so this is for you. So the main thing that I'm getting is that you might be feeling a little insecure right now. I got the fourth house. The fourth house rules real estate, home, mother. It's our support system. And what really stood out to me in this karma card is the acorn. Now, the reason that stood out to me was because I got another deck and it has an acorn in the center of it. So I don't know what acorns mean to you, but maybe look up the spiritual meaning of an acorn because they pack a powerful punch. Okay. I got fourth house. I got Gemini. So there needs to be some more communication and maybe some short distance travel coming up for you so that you can start to look into what makes you feel more supported. This could be a community, a neighborhood, an area by which you feel you can be a part of and that you are contributing toward in a very positive way. The reason I say that is I did get the grounding card, which has that beautiful acorn in the center there. And this tells me that you might be experiencing some uncomfortable emotions or energy, and they're asking you to ground it out a little bit. Much in the way that like a ground wire works with an electrical current, because your energy is it's flapping a little bit. It's causing some anxiety. So the way that we're moving into Kali Yuga, okay, and we've been in Kali Yuga for a bit. And the way that it works is that the more, how do I say this, electrical energy, electrical currents, modern energy that's coming our way, the more we're being asked to ground ourselves in spirit, because it can separate us from the creator, as we tend to gravitate toward like a false grounding narrative when it comes to our electronics and things like that. So this can come in the form of overeating, it could be smoking, it could be drinking, it could be recreational drugs. Those are more like, those are false grounding techniques. So these items are of the earth, but they are not the earth, is what they're saying. So this is not true grounding, and it cannot sustain you right now. So they're saying that to truly ground and connect with the earth and our beautiful creator, practice consciously connecting your energy to the earth in a way that feels right with you. You should not be getting energy outside of yourself, but directly from the divine right now, because I am feeling a bit of an ungrounded energy. And I think that's why the acorn came up in both charts, because I said, what's the acorn mean, guys? So you can achieve groundedness through meditation, energy work, mindfulness. True groundedness in meditation is the most incredible experience you'll ever have, because you'll realize that all of this doesn't matter. All that matters is that space within you. And when you come from that calm space, everything else falls away, and the anxiety does as well. So you're being asked to look into areas of your life where you're employing any type of false grounding or coping mechanisms that could be a little unhealthy. Okay. So that's what they're asking you to do. And Heather says, I believe the pituitary gland is shaped as an acorn, third eye, I believe. Yeah. In the Vedas, we learned that we call that the pot of Amrita. And when we do our mantras, the devas that we do the mantras to will come at night and fill our pot, which gives us those divine gifts and abilities and that beautiful third eye, which helps us to understand. I did go ahead and pull a card from the Yogananda deck for you, and I got a very beautiful saint. She's one of my favorite people. And this is the beautiful Ananda Moyima, and it's casting aside every inferior attachment. Ananda Moyima offers her sole allegiance to the Lord. By the sure logic of faith, this childlike saint has solved the only problem in human life, establishment of unity in God. When you sit in meditation, you could become one with the divine and see things the way that they really are. And then you realize it's like, you realize how silly, some of the things that we were thinking and attached to are. It's a wonderful thing to go through. So sitting in meditation, finding ways to ground yourself, and maybe look up this particular saint, Ananda Moyima, and she's called the Joy Permeated Mother. And that can maybe help you kind of step into a place of joy instead of the anxiety that I'm picking up from the ungroundedness. So, sweetheart, I hope that was helpful, and I'm sending you lots of love as you work through that energy, okay? And know that you're not alone, Keith, okay? All right. Okay, so Shem is next.
Yeah, so, there's a lot of energy in this one, too. What is this? I think there's a theme here. So Gaia Gateway energy is happening for you, Shem. So learning experiences, wisdom transmission, and earth intelligence. So really, you are one of those beautiful beings who are here that are this beautiful goddess, divine feminine, that works with Mother Earth and works with the celestial realms as well, bringing in this beautiful, balanced, nurturing energy, harmonizing everything. And in fact, you have coherence. This is an Arcturian activation card. This is heart and mind coherence. This is when the frequencies of heart and mind harmonize. And it's the optimal to create the reality that you desire. And when you can find these meditations or exercise, but you can breathe in light into your heart and then go up to your mind and think of something that brings you your greatest joy, someone or something, and feel that joy, and then keep breathing in that light, feeling that feeling, and then I send that light out all around the world. What this does is it just will grow. Do it every morning, and you are going to find yourself in sync with everything. It's just an amazing thing. And the halls of learning I am getting for you, which is spirit guides, confirmation, and great lessons. So here you are being acknowledged for being a teacher and being able to work with people. And here it is, the Seraphim Gateway. As I said, you have those angelic realm connections, voice activation, angelic attunement, and divine support. It's really something that you are embodying, and they're asking you to have focus on it. Lighten up. It's all a fun journey. It's an adventure, but be present with it all. Be present. Be in the energy. And the ego, don't paint. When your mind starts talking, your mind isn't you. So when you're from, that ego is not you, that voice, that's not you. So, be in your heart center and feel your divine love for yourself. You have the sun, which is lighting up everything in your life, everything. So you are bringing this light in from the great central sun to earth, just radiating that out without really even having to do anything. It's all about your vibration. You're receiving in all of these things, whether it's while you sleep or during the day, and you are sharing it with everyone. So going into the coherence energies, the heart and mind coherence, is a very powerful exercise for you to even embody this more. So, yay, show. I love it.
And Shem wrote, love the sun lighting everything in my life right now. That's wonderful. Jai Surya, Devi. That's wonderful.
It's beautiful. Beautiful.
Oh, thank you, Val. That was a wonderful message. We really appreciate you. Okay, so Marie, are you here? Go ahead and check in if you're here. Sherry, I did see you come in. And then we have Risa Thompson and Bernadette. I think Bernadette bowed out, but let us know if you're here and check in. In the meantime, we're going to go ahead and do Lalima next because Lalima tipped. And it is general from my guides, please. Okay, so we're both going to do Lalima. And questions are closed unless we get a tip, okay, guys? Because we have quite a few in the queue. So thank you so much for joining us. And then, Val, are you going to be done after this, or do you still have a little bit of time?
I have about six more minutes. So
okay, so we can just do Lalima then. Sounds good. Okay. All right. So Lalima, I pulled the 9th house for you. I don't know if you've been thinking about travel or picking up a different philosophy, but this is the house of the guru. This is a really exciting one. It's been stalking me, so I'm kind of excited to see why it's stalking you. I asked for a little bit more detail, and I got the Knight of Cups. Now, this would be a masculine energy in and around your environment that is very in tune with his emotions, his or her emotions. So a masculine energy, very in tune with the emotions, and can offer kind of a sympathetic or empathic message for you and a help for you, okay? The reason I say that is because you might be having a little bit of, how do I say this? There's some stuff going on in your environment that's causing you to step into strength, okay? So I don't know, okay, you're planning on traveling soon. Great, that's what they're calling out. So they're saying to, practice strength as you go through this, set boundaries that are appropriate. And I don't know if you're traveling with someone, but they do show a Knight of Cups energy in and around your environment that can provide you with maybe some strength on the journey. The one thing they really, really want you to step into, because the Ganesha Oracle just said, hey me, hey me, hey me, regarding the trip, is that maybe paying attention to some of the music in and around the scene, because listening to music can help heal, encourage, and nurture your soul. This can also provide you with a lot of strength. So while you're traveling, this could be listening to various mantras. It could be just being very aware of the sounds and the overall tonality of your environment, because your spirituality is an essential part of who you are, and it forms the framework of your world. And because of that, he's bringing out, Ganesha's showing me music here. He's pointing me to the Veena. The Veena is the instrument he's playing here. It's attributed to goddess Saraswati, the goddess of the arts. And the Vina, in addition to representing the arts, is a reminder to attune your heart and mind and live in harmony with others in the world. And they're saying that listening to mantras, listening to music can put you in a really good headspace for that. So I know that at the heart of humanity is the song of the soul. The song of the soul in Indian philosophy is the Bhagavad Gita, the song of God. And so stepping into that beautiful, stepping into beautiful music that unites communities and cultures and civilization, listening to music can help heal, hearten, and support your soul. So you're planning to meet a friend and also see my dad during the travel. That could be the night energy that I'm picking up on, the friend or the father. So they're kind of there to help you with that. If there is a music venue or a kirtan or a japa or anything really amazing, they're really calling you to go to that, because they're saying it's going to, the music there is going to cultivate a lot of community. It's going to improve the communication in your lives. It's going to bring more unity into your into what you've already established. But there is a spiritual connection that's going to occur between you and one of these songs. And they're inviting you to incorporate this new mantra or music into your life that's going to augment your spiritual expansion. I do a mantra and kirtan practice every day with my husband because I'm a Tanishta in Chadabishak. I'm right in between those two. Music is, I have to have it in my life. So you can listen to soothing music while you prepare for your day. You can maybe do some mantras, but move away from the outside noise of like a lot of excessive electronics, digital images, and they're saying step into a more melodic existence, because that's going to bring you a lot of renewal, a lot of peace. So yeah, take time to listen to music, mantras, kirtan, and doing that will really shift your energy to a very clear and receptive state in all areas, personal, professional, everywhere. That's what they're really pointing me toward. So I hope that was helpful, honey. I'm excited to see what Val found for you.
Well, this is interesting. So this is something that I found in my travels too. And this is, I'll just go through this and say you're not alone. But they're asking you to really make sure you're in unconditional love for yourself and others. And that medicine can be those chanting, it can be all of that. That is very powerful to counteract or work with what I'm just about to show you. And that is shadow work. And everyone is that mirror. Here's the mirror. Mirror. What or who is triggering you? Mirror. So you are going to pull on those things that Michelle just explained, that are going to keep you in the right energy, in the right energetic as you travel, and you will experience things that will, I mean, to some degree, probably you're way more advanced than to get triggered and respond, but it's going to go inside and you're going to go, huh? So here's the cosmic flower activation for you. And that is really, it activates the I can say remembrance of the place we call home, the core from which we pour our magnificence out into the world. Well, home, that is that beautiful energy that we are. It's not our vehicle that we are using, our avatar, but the spark that we are embodying. And more of that is coming in right now. And that is why all of this is coming up to say change is afoot. Yeah, you're taking this trip, things are going to activate, you're opening up, more will happen, you're expanding for when you travel, things are going to clear. Here is a karmic clearing, board clearing, energetic clearing. Rewrite your story, live your truth. This is what's going on. Star being healing codes. This is the final card. Important information. Wounds are healed, recharging. So not only are you going to enjoy your trip and everything is going to be beautiful, but so much more, so much richness and expansion will happen. So, yay. Oh, you're muted.
Thanks. That was a wonderful reading, Valerie. You tapped right into Lilima's energy. I love it. Oh,
Good.
Lilima, we're sending you lots of love as you go through that transition. That's some exciting stuff. And I love that you're picking up on all of these leveling up. That seems to be really the
It's like a theme.
It is.
It's like
It is.
we're all getting
I know I told Val that I wore the right shirt. This is something that Jonathan made for
Yeah,
me.
I love that shirt.
Yeah, it's
I
definitely
love
the energy of the chat, and definitely got
Yeah.
it's got Val all over it. So
That shirt is awesome. It really describes everything. This is where we want to be. This is how we want to be. We're receiving all of that. It's like, just open up. It's coming in. It is us already. So you're really just becoming more awake, more aware of who you really are. You're already that. You're already that. You never weren't. You can't be separated. So, yeah.
And she says, wonderful one. Thanks so much, both of you. You're so welcome, sweetheart. Thank you for your feedback and for allowing us to tap in. So we really appreciate you guys.
Yeah.
So that said, Val, do you have anything coming up that you would like to advertise? I know that you have another show that you're about to step into.
Yeah, I do have Sisters in the Mystical Tarot, and tomorrow I do have the Golden Girls, and I know some of you, even though everything is spiritual now, we do talk about politics on there, but it is, we have fun, and it's a lighthearted look at things so that you can feel a little bit more amused, because at the end of the day, that's not really, it's just a story going on. And, you really are here to embody that light and have fun, play with that energy of who you are, and don't lose sight and stay focused on that. And things are going to be spectacular for you in 2025.
That's good advice for all of us, especially with all of the, uncertain energies and things coming our way. So thank you so much for that, Val. That was really encouraging. We appreciate you. And yes, I watch Golden Girls Copy Clutch. It's wonderful. I am not the best at political questions because I go into my Astro lab and I'm
I think you're very good. You are like the super chatter of all chatters who bring the most articulate information, really.
Oh, thank you, sweetie. Yeah, I come from a kind of like my more intellectual mind than my more intuitional one when I'm doing political questions. So I really appreciate the fact that you guys keep it light and you're just, it's hilarious. So it's like we find ourselves like, don't drink anything before they open their mouth because it's just going to come right out your nose. So yeah, that's just how it goes. So yeah, okay.
All right.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take a few more questions because we have a few starred. But we are going to thank Val very, very much for joining us. I'm just going to take the guys that are left over here because I don't want to miss out on y'all. And know that Val is going to be heading over to
to Sisters of the Mystical Tarot.
Sisters of the Mystical Tarot.
Thank you all. I love you. And thanks, Michelle Marie, for this lovely energy.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you so much for joining us, Val. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Okay. So thank you, Kim. And Susan, if you're comfortable with me answering it by myself, you can go ahead and ask one more question because I know that yeah, that's fine. Okay, but questions are closed unless we get a tip. Okay, guys? All right. So is the lovely Sherry still here? Go ahead and check in Sherry. And then we have Risa. And then we have Bernadette. So are you here? All right. Oh, thanks for your feedback, Lucy. We appreciate that. I love Val so much. She's just an incredible human being, isn't she, guys? I mean, she's a Ravati. She's sattva, sattva, sattva. She's literally the lotus. It's amazing to be around someone's energy that's that positive and wonderful. Oh, Sherry is here. Risa is here. Awesome. Oh, you have a great name. I love that. Oh, yeah, Sunshine Toasty Grandma. That's fantastic. Oh, you're welcome, Susan. Oh, and thank you, Shem. I took the filter off my camera, so you guys are seeing the real me. That's That's what the difference is. I'm not kidding. I had a soft thing that I had on there. So Armilia, it's good to see you, Armilia. All right. So Sherry, you're going to go next. And so we'll do Sherry, and then we'll do Risa, and then we'll see if did Bernadette check in. Let me look. Okay, so I'll just go ahead and do Sherry next, and if Bernadette comes in, we'll get you too. So Sherry and then Risa. Okay, I'm at a crossroads in a couple of areas. Can you give me a general guidance read? You got it. Okay. So let's see what areas they want you to focus on, Sherry. Ninth house. Okay, that would be travel. That seems to be a bit of a stalker for everyone in the audience today. And Neptune. Okay, you're not really sure where to go. This could also be in philosophy that you're exploring. And you're welcome to put anything in the chat that you think would help me get to the answer for you. Because I got a lot of decks here. But I got ninth house and I got Neptune. What that tells me is that there is a little bit of rose-colored glasses going on when it comes to making those long-term plans, travels, or starting a new philosophy out in a big way. So, okay. Oh, you'll be retiring from the sewing business soon. Oh, interesting, Sunshine. Okay. All right, I got your question, Susan. Thank you, sweetie. Okay, what is going on? All right. Miss Sherry. Ooh. Okay. What else you guys got for me? Okay, so I got that there's a little bit of confusion regarding what direction to move forward in, just in general. And I got that you need to be the one to make the decision. I got Queen of Swords. Okay, the Queen of Swords is the type of queen who puts her emotions off to the side while she makes a decision from a place of mental acuity and clarity. So this would be like the type of person that is able to be very, very calm in an emergency because they're able to take their reactivity and their emotions out of the situation and just do what needs to be done. This is a very Aquarian card, a very Libra card. Okay, so she's asking you to balance things out in a way mentally without involving your emotions. Okay, so think very, very mental when it comes to this. Okay, you said that you just graduated college. Well, that's larger institutions. The ninth house does rule colleges and universities. And you're looking for a career change. I'm also thinking about my 9-year relationship. Okay, that's a nodal return on your relationship, meaning Rahu and Ketu, the north and the south node just flipped. I'm in a 9-year relationship too. Congratulations. But when the nodes flip, that's a little different. So the north node is why we got into the relationship. The south node is what we came to learn from it. So you're going through some lessons right now. So notice that she's upright. This is what I got for him. Okay. He's not thinking clearly. There's something mentally going on. This could be astrological. There could be a lot of things going on at play, but he's not really thinking from a very clear mental space right now. And when it comes to making the decisions, you're right side up. So you're able to make a more rational and less trigger-based decision regarding the relationship. Know that there will be some disappointment when some things come to light. Okay. But know that this disappointment was good for you because even though there are 3 cups that have been knocked over, one of them is poison. That's what the green liquid coming out of it is. Okay. So there's something that is not really for your best or highest good that is going to come to light. And you're being asked to take your emotions out of that situation so that when they do spill, you don't feed into the poisonous aspects of the outcome. Okay. So that's just a little bit of a warning there. All right. I hope that added a little bit of clarity for you. There will be some disappointment, but know that you are in the right headspace to handle it. And if you come at it from an extremely mental space and a non-emotional one, you will be successful. The same thing goes with the job. There might be a few that you really, really, really had your heart set on and they didn't work out, but it is for your highest good because they're not all the best for you and your guides aren't, excuse me, grabbing a card that flew out. Whoop. Okay. So that's what's going on there. I'm going to see if you said anything else. Okay. So I hope that was helpful, Sherry. Know that there are some things that are going to come to light that are going to ask you to really step into that Queen of Swords energy and Whew, and deal with it in that way. And you're always welcome to set up a reading. I do relationship readings as well, and I can look at both of your charts and find out what your strengths or weaknesses are, especially on a nodal return, which is, it's going to test any relationship. Okay, sweetie. All right. So you're welcome, honey. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Let's see. Is the lovely Risa here? I think I saw you check in. Let me see. I'll look for you here. You are here. Okay, Miss Risa. So can I get an energy reading about my right knee, please? Okay. My husband's having issues with his knee, too. It's interesting how that connects. So some of us are all dealing with the same types of things, and we're drawn to each other. Let's see. Oh, my channel is Astrological Tarot, Sherry. It's right down here, Astrological Tarot. So, and it's it's in my description too. So thank you for that. Okay, energy reading around my right knee. Okay. Okay. So there's obviously something that you are being asked to literally walk away from. It's hard when our knees hurt, but you're being asked to walk away from a situation that is not helping out the protocol for your right knee right now. Okay, I asked what could help. I got that there is a King of Cups energy in and around the environment. This might be a physician and or a person that is a healer that can help you maybe drain some of that fluid, because I got that when I did pick up on it, there was some fluid in there for entertainment purposes only. Your recovery will take time, and it's because your guides are literally helping you develop a new perspective by causing this physical ailment. When we experience dis-ease or disease or trauma or injuries, it's literally divine trying to change our perspective and get us out of some kind of headspace that we're stuck in. When I almost shattered my leg, it left me handicapped for about 1.5 years, and my entire network changed because I got to find out who was supporting me and who wasn't. So this is going to be a time of a lot of introspection for you, and a lot of what my therapist calls the thinning, which is you're going to find out who's got your back and who doesn't, who supports you and who doesn't, who trusts and who you can't trust. Okay, that's what injuries and these things do. They really do offer us a lot of clarity as to what is best for us in our satsang, which is good company. Then I got the Ace of Swords reversed. If you're feeling a little mentally low here because this is causing a lot of stress, I was working out again and it started. Okay, so they're saying that when it comes to the, it's not the right time to be stepping into a full workout right now. You need to maybe get it looked at by a physician or a therapist and reassess what needs to be done. You might also want to look into other forms of exercise that don't put as much stress on the knee. Like if you have a pool in your area, or you ride a bike instead of run, something like that, so that you're taking some of that pressure off the knee. Because the main thing that I got in this card was that there's some inflammation, there's some fluid that needs to be released, and that builds up when you start working out. Okay, sweetie? And all right, sounds good. I hope that was helpful, sweetie. All right, so let me see if Bernadette came in. Just looking for you, because you are the next question. All right, I'm not seeing you. All right, so is Sparkles here? Oh, Bernadette is here. Okay. Oh, wait, no, wait, that's way up top. Give me a second. Oh, I'm so glad that was helpful, honey. Oh, thank you so much for the feedback. I appreciate it. So Star Midnight is here. Awesome. But I am actually looking for the Star Midnight. You're toward the bottom here. I'm looking for Sparkles. And I'm looking for Bernadette. Are you still in the chat, Bernadette? Wow, you're really pretty. Nettie P, are you here? So Bernadette, Sparkles, Nettie P. And I'll go ahead and look for you in the chat. And thank you for checking in, Star Midnight. You are on the list, so thank you for doing that. I appreciate it. Oh, Sparkles is here. Awesome. All right, Sparkles. Do my spirit guides have a message for me? I'm extremely anxious. Thank you so much. Okay, you're not alone in your anxiety. We've got a lot of stuff going on right now. in the collective. And we just went through a lot of eclipses, and Mars is in Cancer right now. And when Mars is in Cancer, we are all swimming in our collective feelings. So it's a more difficult energy to deal with on a collective level, because more of us can become triggered if we're not being careful. Okay, so, and that goes for everybody, because we're all dealing with that. So let's see what kind of message your guides have got for you, Sparkles. Great name, by the way. Okay. Oh, you've been through it. Okay, or you're about, okay. Ooh. Let me get a shadow card for you, because these are some rough tarot cards. There we go. Okay, what do you guys have to say about this? Okay, love. So, the main energy I got in and around you, Sparkles, is you need to kind of move forward. If anything, just take one step forward. Try to do one thing every day that moves you in a forward direction. Okay, that is the main thing they're saying, because when we are dealing with anxiety, sometimes it can put us in, like, to quote Battleship, like it's called Strel. It's like Battleship Down. It's a movie involving rabbits. They're giving me that image in my head. And when the rabbits sight a coyote, or they get too scared, they go Strel and they can't move. And the coyote's coming, and they're like, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Move any direction. Just pick any direction to move and go in that direction. That's what they're telling you to do. Okay. Do not allow your nervousness, your anxiety to cause you to freeze up. Okay. Because that's just going to lead to more ugh. All right. I got that you were bullied. And if it hasn't happened yet, it might be coming your way. And I got that there was a lot of disappointment that came out of that, because that was not a very good situation. And it was like betrayal big time. Okay, so if you're dealing with feelings of betrayal, if you're dealing with feelings of regret and things like that, know that those are presenting themselves to you so that you can deal with them in truth. I got the Eagle Truth card. This is the shamanic healing deck. And when I get the Eagle, this tells me that you are being asked to see things from a more macro and a less personal perspective. What eagles do during a storm is they literally spread their wings and they ride above the storm and just wait, while the other birds below are trying to find a way to deal with the high winds. For example, if you look at a lot of the hurricane videos that are coming out of the Carolinas and Florida right now, you'll see how birds are handling the storm. And what eagles do is they literally rise above it. So once you remove yourself from that muck and those lower vibrations that kind of eye-to-eye combat, the betrayal, the personal stuff, once you're able to kind of rise above that situation, that'll allow you to see into the truth of the matter. Okay. Your guides are basically saying that they're carrying you on a search for truth in your situation, regardless of the emotions that they bring up. So there's a lot of swords going on here, a lot of cups. This tells me that this is a lot of anxiety, a lot of emotional angst, a lot of mental things that are going on. And they're saying it's because you or someone around you is unconsciously suppressing the truth, and they're trying to get it to come out. So hiding from the truth can only intensify the lesson later on. So be very truthful about the situation and what happened, and see it from a very real perspective, if that makes sense. Okay, because this is a lot of swords and a lot of cups energy, and they're really asking you to rise above some of that and step into a place of clarity and truth. And that can be difficult, because when we're sitting in this Mars and Cancer energy, our tendency, the planetary tendencies right now, are to react and then maybe apologize later. What they're asking you to do is rise above it, because there's a lesson for you on the other side, and it's really going to help you see things with a lot more clarity, like that beautiful eye of the eagle that I pulled for you. Okay, sweetie. All right, I hope that was helpful, and I send you lots of love, Sparkles, because that's a big transition to make. It really is. And then I got one more card for you. It's always remember that you belong to no one and no one belongs to you. Reflect that someday you will suddenly have to leave everything in this world, so make the acquaintanceship of God now. So this is Sri Yukteswar's Seaside Hermitage in Puri, and he was the guru to Yogananda. And, the connection that we have with our guides, with the divine, is the most important thing ever. So if you're feeling bullied or betrayed or misled or lied to by others, you can always rely on spirit for help. It's within you. It's in a beautiful, beautiful meditative space that you can access at any time. Okay, Sparkles? All right. I hope that was helpful, sweetie. Okay, Miss Susan, I got your tip. You are next. And Kriti, unless we get tips, questions are closed because we've been on for a bit. It's a time of transitions. What is best for me to focus on at this time? Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for you, Susan. I loved, thank you. Jonathan says, thank you so much for the lovely message that you sent, and the donation. That was very, very nice of you. It brought tears to his eyes, to be honest. It was very sweet and unexpected. So we really appreciated that. And we're very excited for your next steps with this next chapter that you're stepping into. Of course, I'm going to use the karma card so we can get some better advice here. We love that. All right. Interesting. Ooh. Okay. So the things that they have you focusing on, I'm not sure if you're in a bit of a disagreement on building right now, but they're saying not to do it right now because it can affect the relationship with Daniel. All right. So here's the first thing. I'll just start. I got the first house and the sixth house. The first house is your health, and the sixth house is your daily routine, what you eat, how you take care of yourself. That is really what they want you to focus on, is really focusing on the health piece at this time, because sixth house is all about, you can see all the beautiful vegetables and fruits in the card. Okay. That's the time of, pruning out those weeds, getting ready for the harvest. We're in a very Virgo into Libra season now. So it is asking you to treat your health like a full-time job. That's what they're saying. Like literally treat it like a full-time job. The things that they are advising you against right now, because it's going to cause some issues with the beautiful newlywed environment that you have going on, is if you're thinking about starting any construction projects. They're saying that now is not the time to do that. Now is the time to focus on your health, developing a really calm daily routine, taking some breaks out for spiritual relaxation and harmony, and doing that, because you're going to be a little stuck for a bit. Okay, they're basically stopping you from moving forward right now because there are some things that need to still come to the surface. And they want you to focus less on this building project that they're showing me that you might be excited about. There's actually more than, wow. You're very imaginative when it comes to real estate. I'm just letting you know, Susan, and building. But they're saying now is not the time to do that. And for entertainment purposes only, we have another 2008 energy coming our way, and it's going to be toward the beginning and middle of 2025. So for entertainment purposes only, that might be a better time for construction, for land, for things like that, or for move. All right, because right now a lot of those areas are being blocked. The fourth house of the United States, as well as the 10th house, is being negatively aspected. So we can expect a huge, huge shift in our careers and our real estate, because that's what we experienced in 2008. 2008 took out the middle class. This next one might involve the working class, because we're already seeing, after the eclipses that we've had over the last year and a half, that there are new workers moving into cities that are being supported by the corporations, which is that 4th and 10th house energy that we're seeing in the US. Very similar to 2008, but it's working class instead of middle class this time. So again, that's just my astrolab coming out. I'm going to go ahead and pull a Wild Goddess Oracle card for you, Susan, because okay, this is going to provide you with some information for who you're stepping into. So good to know. I've been intent on building, and he's ready for a rest. Yeah, they're supporting the rest. So, okay. So this is the energy you can step into. You are a divine priestess, my dear. So be still and know. Listen to your hunches and intuitions. Be ready for solutions to seemingly unsolvable problems to appear. So stepping into that beautiful divinity that I know you have within you, that beautiful high priestess energy, and sitting down and letting your intuition and your, that beautiful place inside of you that has the answers to answer in return. But you're going to have to rest and take really good care of your health right now, because that's what they're asking you to do. It's going to allow you to come from a much calmer place and really tap into that beautiful higher self that we saw in your chart. So I hope that was helpful, honey. They're literally putting the health first. They're putting relaxation first, and they're saying don't step into anything new right now because it's not ready yet. So I hope that was helpful, sweetie. And I'm sending you lots of love as you do that. So thanks for joining us. And I hope the electronics get better. I'm on my third computer right now, so that's why my lighting is a little different. Yeah, a lot of electronics blew up in just not just in our lives, but like a lot of the tarot readings I was giving, everyone's stuff was just going on the blitz after that last eclipse. It was fascinating to see how that affected people. So, oh, you're welcome, honey. Need to focus on health. Good. Thanks so much. You're welcome, sweetheart. And Jonathan and I send you and Daniel lots of love. It's exciting new things coming your way. Okay. So let's see. Bernadette, let me see if you've checked in. Let's see, Bernadette. All right, I'm not seeing you checking in, Miss Bernadette. So I'm going to hit the next list here. We just got Sparkles. Good. Bernadette. Nettie. Is Nettie here? Nettie P. And is Amy Harris here? You have a beautiful smile, Amy. And Seashells, are you here? Oh, that'd be interesting to read on. So is Nettie P here? Is Amy Harris here? Or is Seashells here? Okay, go ahead and check in. While we're waiting on them, is Christian Martinez here? Is CEV 12 here? Is Chandra Dai? Kristen Dot here? I love Chandra. Is Chandra Devi is the another name for the moon. I'm really close. I'm a Rohini, so I'm very, very fond of Chandra. Let's see. Oh, I see someone popped in. Nettie is here. Yay! All right, Nettie, I'll go ahead and do you next. And then, okay, Chandra Dai, you are next. And then, oh, Marie's back. Okay, Marie, thank you for checking in. Marie, if you could go ahead and repost your question because I called on you a few times, that would be great. Thank you so much, sweetie. All right. So, and just to let everybody know, questions are closed unless we get a tip because I've been here for a bit. All right. Okay, well, Capricorn just flew out. So they're having you think practically about something, Nettie. I married a triple Western Capricorn, and he is practical. It's lovely. Anytime something breaks in the apartment, it's like, honey, he teaches me how to fix it. It's pretty cool. All right. Okay. Well, I've got some interesting energy in and around you. General reading. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, guys. It's a novel. I just need a couple. Just give me a couple. That's better. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. So the main energy I got are in and around you, Nettie P, is, oh, Risa, your daughter's a Scorpio born on Halloween. I love that. So Nettie P, the main energy I got was, okay, so Capricorn, that is where Western Pluto is moving out of and into Aquarius right now. A lot. Then if you follow sidereal, then Pluto is at about 5 or 6 degrees in Capricorn, and he's starting, and that's in the United States, and he's starting to kind of move through that area. Now, I don't know what area you're in, but what this tells me is this is all about structure. It's all about what makes us feel secure. It's our house of finances. It's how we shine in the world. Capricorn is very, very practical, okay, because it's the natural ruler of that 10th house energy, which is career. Then I got Scorpio. So there's some transformation coming into your life right now. This is the 8th house of upheavals, transformations, things like that. All right. I got that you, my dear, are going to be just fine. I got the Empress. Okay. So you're going to be okay. There are some things that are not going to work out. Okay. This is the construction card. This is 3 of Pentacles. This is failed projects, things like that. And it's because not everybody is on board and doing what they're supposed to do to get things moving for you. Okay. So I said, all right, what is the overall outcome going to be? There's going to be some delays. It's going to cause you to maybe rethink some things and how you approach the situation. There might be a little drama. It's not going to be as bad because I did get this reversed, but there will be some drama surrounding the project. But in the future card, I got the Wheel of Fortune. Everything's going to work out. It will work itself out. But there's going to be some drama. There's going to be some issues regarding the overall structural elements of this piece, the things that make you feel a little more secure. Know that it will work out in the end. That's what I'm basically getting for the energy in and around you. You've got something coming, but you're going to be just fine at the end of it, and not to allow the anxiety that this causes to overwhelm you, because you are going to be able to handle it like an empress. Okay, sweetie? I hope that was helpful. All right, so let's see. All right, okay, let's see who checked in. All right, Marie. Okay, you are next. It was 2024 was an overwhelming year. How does 2025 look for me? Okay. Whew. If it's an overwhelming year, you might have been affected by either the eclipse energy or a Saturn transit. I'm going through full-on sati right now. If anyone has anything in Shadow Bishak, my heart goes out to you. But that has been an ongoing theme for a lot of people with sidereal Aquarius placements and Leo placements, because we're getting hit with a lot of those energies right now. You have a great night too, Mitty P. Thank you for joining us, honey. Okay, what does 2025 look like for me? I am hoping for all of the best things. Let's see. And y'all, I also do give full astrological readings. I'm a Vedic astrologer and Jyotish practitioner, and I'm certified and degreed. So you're always welcome to get a reading, and I can go really, really in depth with your stuff too. So, okay. Let's see here. All right. So the overall energy that I got is you are going to go through some more change, but it's going to be good. Okay. The first card I got was fifth house. The fifth house is the house of children, investments, gambles. It rules, the stock market. It rules our creativity, those things. Romance. It's fifth house stuff. It's Leo based stuff. So then I got the moon. There's going to be some confusion in this area, emotional confusion. Things are going to be a little murky. I asked why things are a little murky. There could be a masculine energy in and around your environment in the next year that is not acting appropriately, that's causing things to feel a little murky, all right, and kind of unclear. Oh, it's lovely to see you, Rachel. Yeah, we're just in lightning round right now. So I did get the death card for the overall energy of the year. Now, this is not a bad thing. Endings, whether they're planned or a surprise, are accompanied by a sense of anxiety, unease, maybe a little denial or refusal to let go of people, relationships, or situations. The reverse King of Wands is there's a person in and around your environment that's not acting right, and they're being asked, and they're causing confusion, and they're going to ask for that energy to leave, because that's not good satsang, that's not good company, and it's not part of your journey or your path. So know that endings always signify beginnings, and this is a new beginning card. It's asking you to let go of the situation gracefully in 2025. Don't attach your emotions to the energy of what is ending. Just feel it, experience it, and then let it go. My husband and I are working on this right now. So a slight shift in your perspective is all that's going to need, all that's needed for help you go through this transition with more grace and ease. Okay, sweetie. So instead of thinking, oh no, I have to start all over, think, oh boy, I get to start all over. New adventure, new things. That's what my husband and I are doing too, because we went through a lot in 2024 as well. I'm wondering if you have some nakshatras in common with us. So if you take on that shift of like an excited new adventure, that's going to raise your energetic vibration and bring a lot of really positive, wonderful new opportunities and people to you. because this is signifying the end of a troublesome situation, but there's a few things that they're going to continue to edit out of your life before you're able to step into this new path for you. Okay, Marie? And I'm sending you lots of love as you go through that. So I know that you've got this. Just a few more things are going to happen, but they're for your highest good. All right. Oh, Risa, you're so cute. I'm okay, Rachel. Thank you so much. Oh. All right. So I'm just going to call on a few more people in the audience. We'll see if y'all are here. Chandra is here. I see you. And so I will go ahead and do you next. Let's see. Chandra, there you are. Do my guides have a message for me? Well, let's find out. I'm kind of excited to see if they have a message for you. I'm actually going to go straight to one of my favorite decks here, because he's calling out to me. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, that's clear. Let's ask the karma cards what that's about. Okay. All right. House. Okay. I was wondering what area this was going to be in. Interesting. Okay. So the overall energy I got in and around you regarding the guides is I got 12th house and I got Mars. Okay. Mars in the 12th house is usually, this is kind of like my spiritual warrior house, but there could be, he is considered a malefic. So there might be some blocks in this area. This is the house of moksha. The 12th house also represents our spirituality, hospitals, overwhelming institutions and events, government positions, anything really, really big. All right. So I picked this up and I saw Mars and I saw this huge institution, this huge, like, just overwhelming energy in and around you. And I said, what is the best way for them to handle it? I got being candid, opening up your throat chakra. So it's really essential for you to express your truth, even at the risk of standing out right now. So the situation that you're in right now is asking you to express your thoughts. And in the past, they're saying that you maintained the peace by staying quiet or swallowing your words, but have faith that open and honest communication will bring a resolution to your situation. So if you're not really sure where you stand, ask. This is a card about communication, and it indicates that someone's words have maybe can create a moment of clarity, especially your own right now. So be willing to communicate your concerns very clearly. Be open to other people's arguments and views, but let your emotions flow without blocking them to look for the decisions to the solutions that are required for the situation, okay? What else, guys? You might want to wear teal because that helps with the Vishuddha chakra, with both speaking and listening. Because the throat chakra is our gateway for the higher spiritual realms as well. And when it's activated and it's balanced, there's a diminished chance of miscommunications and misunderstandings when this happens. So I know Mars is in Cancer right now, and that's causing a lot of reactivity in the collective. So you'll want to be aware of that and come from things from a very logical, candid perspective. But you're stepping into a time of emotional balance and stability in your life, and you'll be able to find that by being more candid with those in your environment and not swallowing your words and allowing your intellect and your views to be heard. Okay, Chandradai, I hope that was helpful, sweetie. And my heart goes out to you as you speak your truth. Okay. All right. Let's see here. You're welcome, Marie. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and name a few other people. I'm going to see if you guys are in the chats. Let's see if anyone else checked in. And if not, I'll go ahead and move on. Is Bernadette here? Is Amy Harris here? Is Seashells here? Is Christian Martinez here? Is CEV12 here? And is Star Midnight here? You are the last in the chat. Are you here? And I'll go ahead and answer your question. Okay. Star Midnight is here. Yay, guides or guardian angels have a message for me. Oh, I love that. That's a wonderful question. Okay. You got it. I love your name too. I had Vincent van Gogh's Starry Night over my bed in college. It was like, and then I also got like some like little blue curtains and sparkle lights that kind of made me feel like home when I was going to university. So that's what I think of when I see your name. It's a happy thing. Okay. All right. Ooh, you've got some good stuff coming. Oh, wow. Okay. I don't know if you've been trying to meditate and tap into your guides, but they noticed, sweetie. Wow. Okay, what's going on there? All right, give me one. This is going to be... Okay, that's good. Got it. Okay. So they're asking you to release something, and they've been, you're very welcome, Chandradai. Take care. Namaste. So Star Midnight, the main energy I got in and around you was I got Jupiter and Pisces in the third house. This is the house of spiritual. When I see Jupiter in the third house and I see Pisces and I see, that's just what's really beautiful because Jupiter really loves being in Pisces. It's a very spiritual house. The guru is very, very, very happy and at home there. So I'll read across the cards because that's how they're meant to be, and they came up in threes. The granting of spirituality to ultimately experience your ideas. Blessings from trusting your psychic knowledge of short-term thinking and trips. Good fortune resulting from the indecision of or about who or is in and around you. So I went, okay, your guides are being very, very open in trying to communicate with you. Why are they coming across in this way? What's going on? Is there a block? Is there something? At first I got the burden card. This is the shadow work that you might want to step into. It's basically a lot of empaths and sensitives fall into this. They feel connections with people based on charity and based on what they can do for them. They're asking you to step out of that and let people do their own homework. The reason they're having you do that is because in letting go of the situation, you're going to be able to hear them a lot clearer. So letting go of a person or a situation can be a little challenging, but it's the hopes, the dreams, and the attachments and the expectations that aren't being fulfilled that you're letting go. So it's a good thing to let go, all right? You invested a lot of time, a lot of energy into this, and the future just bloomed up as kind of like one big blank screen is what they're showing me. So by letting go, you're going to create a space for a new person and situation that is going to resonate with how you grow and the next step in your journey, especially with your guides, because you might be attracting people that need a lot of work and you need to set boundaries with that. Okay. Start looking at your own expectations and try not to have any. And this will enable you to live in the moment and just be mindful of the present. That will also allow you to gracefully release from the situation, and because it was a lesson for you and they are asking you to release it. That's the main energy that I'm getting, is that you might be taking on the energy of other people. That's why I got the burden energy, and that they're asking you to kind of let go, see the duality of the situation, learn from it. And in letting go of that person, you're going to invite new spiritual energy into your life that is going to allow you to better communicate with your guides and into your life purpose. But sometimes you have to let go of those things in order to make room for the new. All right. You will know the person and situation when they present themselves. You may already know now because you are doing quite a bit for this person and situation. All right. So true. All right. You're welcome, sweetie. All right. Well, I hope that was helpful. And let's see. I don't think anyone else, if anyone else tipped or checked in, I will go ahead and do a reading. Otherwise, I'm going to go ahead and close out the chat. So let's see. Okay, Vicki, we're only doing, we're at the very end here. We've been going on for 2 hours, and we're only doing in tips. Otherwise, questions are closed. But I do encourage you to return. And I'm Astrological Tarot. It's right here on the bottom. I'm here every Wednesday, and you can come in and ask a question. I also give readings as well. So on my website, astrologicaltarot.com. All right. Okay, so without ado, I just want to thank every single one of you for being here today. It was really amazing sharing energy with you and with Val. I have all of Val Dragonfly Crystal's links in my description. I'm Astrological Tarot. And, oh, thank you, Vicki. That was very sweet of you. All right. Val is also on another show right now, so I want to free up her channel. So I'm going to go ahead and bow out, but I want to encourage all of you to follow our links in the description. Please come back. I'm here every single Wednesday at 4 o'clock Pacific, 6 o'clock Central, and 7 o'clock Eastern. And I'm sending you all love, and take care. Have a wonderful week. Thank you.